Well, one of the things we like to do after the plan is confirmed is get the case administratively closed. So typically the judge will set a post-confirmation status conference, maybe a few months after the day the plan is confirmed. And at that status conference, you're going to lay out what you've done. Okay, well, we've paid these debts. This is how things are proceeding here. We're proceeding apace. Things are fine. And if there are no outstanding things, then you can petition the judge, petition the court to administratively close the case. Doesn't mean the plan is done, but it means you're not going to have to pay that U.S. trustee fee every quarter. So that's a real benefit, especially if the disbursements are fairly large. So once the case is administratively closed, you still keep making the plan payments, but you don't have to fool with the quarterly operating reports. I mentioned monthly operating reports, but once the plan is confirmed, then the operating reports on a quarterly basis as opposed to a monthly basis. And then you have the quarterly fees. But we get the case administratively closed. Once the plan has been completed, then we reopen the case. We file a motion to get a discharge, and then we file a motion for a final decree. And once those are granted, then the case can be reclosed, and the debtor has gotten a discharge of all the debts that were covered in the plan, and the case is now closed. Now, there is, I've been focusing in on the individual case and what I've just described. It turns out that when a business files a Chapter 11, once it gets its plan confirmed, generally speaking, it's getting a discharge right away. But individuals don't get a discharge until the plan has been fully consummated. So that's the difference here. So the business gets a discharge right away and get the case administratively closed. And then once the plan is completed, reopen the case and get a final decree. But at the end, the gist of it is the debtor is going to have a discharge, there'll be a final decree, and then the case will be permanently closed.